I hate bronzing drops. Actually, no. Hate is a really strong word. I dislike bronzing drops. I feel like the only time that it is valid to use a bronzing drop is whenever you have a tan and you need to match your face to your neck. Otherwise, why are you making your face darker than your neck? Look at my acne. Like, it just went boom in your face. And I just don't get it. Like, if you don't have a tan, you're gonna look like this.
It's been a minute since the beauty world gave us some classic messy drama. But don't worry. TikTok influencers never fail to deliver. This time, it's not about a product flop or a brand deal gone wrong. It's over something so random, but it blew up anyway. Our creator got mistaken for another creator, and instead of laughing it off, he was heated. Let's talk about Daus Mendoza. If you're not already familiar, he's one of TikTok's fastest rising beauty stars with over 5 million loyal followers. His whole brand is being raw, real, and completely unfiltered when it comes to makeup reviews. And honestly, that's exactly why people rock with him, because he doesn't sugarcoat a thing. Unlike some of the other influencers who practically fall over themselves praising every single product just to keep those sponsorship checks rolling, Daus has no problem calling it out if something isn't worth the hype. He's not pulling a Michaela or a Glamzilla move, where every launch magically becomes life-changing. He gives his opinion, period. And that's why his fans trust him.
But my skin does feel very hydrated. Okay, I just finished my entire makeup routine. Not even gonna lie, this did start peeling twice. It started peeling once I started spot concealing, and I went and I washed my entire face because I was like, okay, maybe it was the moisturizer that I used beforehand, which is weird because the moisturizer I used beforehand has hyaluronic acid. So does this. So I completely washed my face, nothing on it, and then I reapplied this, and it peeled again when I applied foundation. It does say secure the glow. It didn't really make me glowy. Would I use this again? Probably not, only because, I mean, it hydrated before I put foundation, but after I put my foundation and shit, it didn't really matter. And then it made it peel. This is one of those products where I just don't know what to say. Like, it didn't grip, it didn't glow.
And trust me, his honesty has already stirred the pot more than once. Just a little while back, he had some drama when he reviewed a primer from One Size. Now keep in mind, he's actually friends with Patrick Starr, the face behind the brand. Daus keeps it real, no filter. If your product flops, he'll say it straight to your face. He's not one of those influencers who hides behind fake smiles. He's earned respect in this game, and it shows. Right now, he's even got his own collection with Glamlay, and guess what? It's been pulling solid reviews, with fellow beauty gurus actually praising it instead of dragging it. That's a big deal in this cutthroat industry.
Get into these blushes.
Let's see what she's all about. Baby, we haven't had a good setting powder from an influencer since Nikita Dragon went to prison. 3 shades here, let's try a few. I'm gonna go in with this really beautiful pale one. Those will really blur and snatch. Oh my God. Okay.
This packaging is everything, and the wand on this is really cool. I love that.
Ooh, look at that pink. It does start out a little demure, and then look at that, bitch. Add a little bit of this hot pink one. Oh! I think we could put this one like right in here for a little, oh my God, there it is. Okay, there it is.
So let's talk about these blushes that everyone's buzzing about. At this point, if you're even slightly tapped into the TikTok beauty scene, you know exactly who Daus is. He's collaborated with big names like Michaela, racks up millions of views on his own, and has built his brand from the ground up. His face and name are everywhere. He's not some background extra in the influencer world anymore. He's the main act. But it wasn't always like this. When he first hit the scene, people were quick to throw him in with the beauty boys who looked like carbon copies of James Charles. Back then, TikTok was full of young guys painting their faces just like James, talking like James, even moving like James. And yes, people lumped Daus right into that group. The comparisons were non-stop. But here's the difference. Daus stayed consistent, pushed through, and carved out his own lane. Now when he pops up on the For You page, you instantly know it's him. Not James, not a copy, just Daus. But apparently, not everyone got the memo. Enter Nick, fresh from Love Island, USA. He's still new to the beauty world, clearly doesn't know the history. And let's just say he made a rookie mistake. At a rare beauty event, Nick walked up to Daus, looked him dead in the face, and called him James Charles. Big mistake. Daus was not laughing. He felt disrespected. And instead of brushing it off, he hopped on his second account and went off about Nick mixing them up.
I knew I felt bloated today, but I didn't know I looked that bloated. I'm at the rare beauty event. This dumbass skinny guy is named Nicholas or whatever. Nikolai ass is here, and I was walking past him and he just calls me a name of somebody really famous that I do not look like. And he didn't even say the first and last name of this person, meaning he knows this person as a friend. But here's the reality is they don't follow each other. This person is gay as meaning if you don't follow each other, but you know this person and you were calling me this person as if like you knew him, what have y'all done in the past? Not only that, why the f are you calling me him? I look nothing like him. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not that bloated. Look, he's right there over here. He must think I'm him again. He's literally cracked out. Seriously, like this is what the girls are into nowadays. He's 5'9" and slow as you bitches can do better. I just can't believe that bitches are actually obsessed with that. Like that's weird and disgusting and stupid and slow. Like what is he even doing here? He's probably somebody's +1.
The video didn't last long before Daus deleted it. But come on, this is the internet. Once it's out there, it's out there. People saved it, reposted it, and within hours it was all over the big gossip pages, blowing up into a full-on situation. And the comments, brutal. A ton of people admitted they could see why Nick made the mistake. Whole time I thought this was James too. Before I read the caption, I was wondering why James Charles was relevant again. Others flat out said, he's doing way too much, they actually do look alike. Then fans stormed Daus's own comments, dropping side-by-side pics with James and saying, you kinda do look like him. Like always with TikTok drama, the internet split in two. Some people shrugged, saying it's not that serious and he should just laugh it off. But others backed Daus, pointing out that James's reputation is tied to serious scandals. They argued, I wouldn't want to be mistaken for him either. And honestly, that's valid. Nobody wants to inherit James's baggage. But here's the twist. Daus has bought James's products before, even reviewed them on his page. So people started asking, if you really want no connection, why still support his brand at all? Even a just reviewing PR moment still puts shine on James. Things escalated fast. Fake screenshots started popping up, and suddenly the drama had a whole new layer. That's when Daus finally stepped in to set the record straight. He dropped a statement on Instagram writing, first and foremost, I want to address a fake Photoshop comment circulating online that falsely shows me calling Ole Andrea a derogatory name. This is completely untrue. I never said that, and I would never disrespect a woman in that way. My legal team is already aware of this and is handling the matter. But he didn't stop there. Daus also called out what went down with Nick from Love Island. According to him, Nick repeatedly taunted him at Thursday night's event, calling him the name of a controversial public figure over and over. Even after Daus clarified who he was, Nick allegedly turned back to his group and laughed. For Daus, that hit deep. He's worked too hard to build his own identity to have it dismissed like that.
Let's get a few things straight. Like Daus, you do look like James Charles. I'll insert some pictures here, but like there is a resemblance there. I don't really understand why you're getting offended. Well, I know why you're getting offended. James Charles has predatory allegations, so maybe that's why. You guys are also both in the same beauty space, so maybe that's why you don't want to be compared to. But honestly, I just seen this as like a great like marketing opportunity. Oh, you look like James Charles, and he's like, oh my god, ew. But instead you could be like, oh no, I'm not James Charles, I'm actually Daus, and I also do makeup. I also just came out with my own brand. I would love to send it to you and your girlfriend. You guys should check it out. It's so nice to meet you.
The craziest part about this whole situation is that you never said James Charles' name. You said, compare me to somebody else, and everybody already assumed James Charles. So you're getting mad that Nick thought you were James Charles when you never name dropped James and everybody knew you were talking about James. What does that say?
He explained that being compared to this person isn't just a mix-up. It's something beauty boys in the makeup scene have dealt with for years. And for many, it feels like harassment disguised as a joke. It drew comparisons to someone that I simply am not, he said. Out of frustration, he posted the angry video, but later deleted it once he cooled down, realizing he didn't want to feed the fire. After Daus' statement hit Instagram, the internet only got louder. Some fans applauded him for speaking up, saying it was the mature thing to do, while others accused him of dragging the drama out for attention. And of course, the fake screenshots didn't stop. More edited comments and Dr. DMs kept circulating, making it hard to know what was real and what wasn't. Meanwhile, Nick from Love Island wasn't exactly staying quiet either. Clips from the Rare Beauty event started resurfacing, showing him laughing with his group in the background. Fans immediately jumped in, saying it low-key confirmed Daus's story. Others argued the clips were out of context and that Nick was just having fun, not targeting anyone. Either way, the damage was done. The internet had already picked its sides. Some creators even began chiming in, adding their own spice to the mix. A few beauty gurus said they've also been mistaken for other influencers, but they never threw a fit about it. Others defended Daus, pointing out that being compared to James Charles isn't a simple mistake. It's a loaded insult, given everything tied to James's name. The argument kept spiraling. Was Daus being dramatic, or was he simply protecting his identity? And to top it all off, James Charles's name started trending again. Without him even doing anything, people dragged him back into the spotlight, debating whether his reputation has permanently tainted anyone who resembles him. With James Charles's name back in circulation, people started tagging him nonstop, asking if he had seen the Daus versus Nick mess. And while James didn't post a direct statement, fans swore he was throwing shade through subtle tweets and cryptic comments on TikTok. One post about people using my name for clout again immediately had everyone convinced he was referring to Daus. That's when things got even messier. Some users accused Daus of low-key benefiting from the comparison he claimed to hate. They pointed out that every time James trends, Daus's engagement skyrockets too. He knows the drama keeps him relevant, one comment read. Others fired back saying that's unfair. Daus has carved out his own lane and shouldn't have to pay for James's scandals just because they share a similar look. But then another layer hit. An old clip resurfaced where Daus once praised James's makeup line, calling one of the products a must-have. People began digging through his past reviews, accusing him of playing both sides, profiting off James's brand while also using James's name as a line he doesn't want to be crossed. Now, the beauty community is split in three camps. Team Daus, who believe he's standing up for himself, Team Nick, who say the whole thing is blown out of proportion, and Team Both Are Clout Chasing, who argue that everyone involved is milking the situation for clicks. Daus eventually tried to shut the whole thing down with one final statement. I don't know, Nick, and I didn't watch this season of Love Island. I've already moved forward from this and wish him nothing but the best. If he ever wants to embrace glam, hopefully now he knows my actual name. I'm grateful for everyone who reached out with kind words and support. Your messages mean more than you know. But here's the catch. Neither Nick nor James Charles has publicly responded. And honestly, that silence speaks volumes. From the outside looking in, Daus could have flipped this drama into a major win. Instead of ranting in frustration, imagine if he had made a tongue-in-cheek video like, "Wow, I just got mistaken for James Charles. Let me show you who I really am," while beating his face with his new Glam Light collection. That would have been a viral reintroduction, funny, shady, and promo all rolled into one. Instead, he let the anger control the narrative. And yes, he's young, so maybe this ends up as a learning curve. But in a world where scandals can make or break your brand overnight, using the heat to your advantage is everything. If he wants longevity in the beauty game, he's got to learn how to spin these moments into gold instead of letting them drag him down. So what do you think? Did Daus overreact, or was he right to clap back? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more wild beauty drama.